Where do we... This area is huge. Where do we even go? That's the way we walked in. Let's explore... this. I don't want to rush into the city. There's got to be things around here.
Another quake.
That happened again.
What's going on?
There's a circus.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Dribbles the Clown.
We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city.
Go ahead, Slackjaw.
Whatever it takes.
Cannot believe this.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that
Giant metal monsters.
a few days in a
I'm not scared of the authorities.
Dragonborn look
It's stupid
amazing.
to pick a fight with the fist, right?
I agree.
The broadsheets. That so-called army is probably no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears.
That might be worth a look.
Okay. So we've just leapt down a well into a absolute carnage. Why can't you jump? Let's go. Oh, you don't have Misty Step, apparently.
Wits and blades always sharp.
You jump. No. Is there another way down here? There must be.
What's next?
Right, you're going to Dimension Door. I know it's a waste of a spell, but you're going to do it. You're going to Dimension Door TOD. It's a level 4, so we can do this another time. It doesn't tell us who it is. And then Dimension Door is over here. I do like Dimension Door. Right, now let's link you two together.
Can't give up now. What path lies before me?
I don't know how deep this goes. We're going to go on just the two of us for now. Last warning. I meant to read that. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head. You stay in your filthy camp with all the other absolute vagrant scum. Girl didn't get the memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now, scran. Is that the girl? She had cinnamon rolls. At least we can eat well tonight. Surely you can jump that. Really? That's too far? That's too far for you? Now you can jump it, right? I should really just short rest and get Misty Step back, but it's not the point, is it? Shadowheart, do you have a bow?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Can't slow down.
I don't know if this will work or not. But we're going to try.
Fall by my hand.
It is working.
What's that?
And now our vaulting has failed. Right, okay, so vaulting again. It is an elixir of vaulting, right? That we can't make. Or is it a potion? Potion of vaulting. We can do one, right. Game, where is it? Right, okay.
Still breathing. Despite
Save. This is such a stupid idea. It was a bloodbath. I'm thinking, well, I was thinking vampires, but now I'm not. Are we on the same map? Yes, we are. Right, okay, you two. Don't know why I didn't think of this previously. Because he just gets his spells back on a short rest. That's so stupid.
Blackets will be done.
You can fly as well, right? Oh, she was following. I wasn't expecting that.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Right, let's regroup. Okay, we made a real meal out of that. We didn't need to be that ridiculous about all of that, but... Group up. Short rest.
awake and alert.
Proceeding. Securing.
Take that. We need... I can't remember what it's for, but we did need the autumn crocus for something.
Alright, what now?
Check the dead thing.
Don't waste a step.
So we can either head down there, or we can follow the bloody path. What's this? This is all rotting.
What's that?
I'm glad you're making these rolls again. It's kind of nice to just have a moment.
This petty. Are the gods truly this petty?
Shadowheart, what's going on?
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Why were you kicking off about your wound? You weren't. Is there any lobsters in the lobster kit? No, okay. Nice. Are you seriously telling me that that is really all that's here? I struggle to believe that that's it.
Something over there.
Well, at least one of the four of us got it. 25% chance, I guess, is all we're going to get. What's down here? So we're under, I don't know what it's called, but we're actually under the bridge that leads you into the city. Bloody footprints. This isn't going to be good, is it? I'm glad I had the full party with us. We're going to do it again. I don't need your torches. Shadowheart can create light now. Zoom, Muzz, Rud. They don't sound like friendly people. Absolute camp.
Kill them!
Well, that's the mark of the absolute, so, right, okay, get in here. It's probably you that I want dead. I don't want to waste any of my fancy arrows. I'm not that worried about them.
More's cut!
And again. And maybe... Yeah, we could get over there somehow. Maybe you fall back. Shadowheart. Get up here. I don't want to put you in harm's way because I know you're rubbish at this stuff, but... Do you have anything that's...
Better get to it.
It is worth a shot. Don't think they're going to push us off. That'll do. Well, you want to dash, do you? Did he turn into a ghoul? Yeah, smack him. Well, you know how there's 3 enemies here? And do you have 3 Eldritch Blast? I guess I'll take it.
I will ascend.
I don't know how I'm going to get you in. Yes, I do. Really? That must have hit, because it's lagging.
What's that?
Just disadvantage, weak grip. You lost one of your weapons? No. Threatened / weak grip. I'll just do it. Finish him off. Are they all these things?
Give up. Not now.
They're technically undead, right? Let's try it. It did nothing. It was a waste. Oh, nice. Yeah, a bit of poison as well. Right, they're not undead. Lae'zel needs a 15 to save. Okay. So it worked, but you died. Attack rolls against the affected entity have advantage and is disadvantage. Right, well, the affected entity is dead. Oh, well, just get away.
Time to strike. This
Don't be one of these warlocks where the third one always misses.
Then our eyes can't be trusted.
Are they called doppelgangers or something? Because Dopplers is The Witcher. It's rubbish though. Field report, Deathstalker Zum. Is that who we just killed? Aspirant Dolor is talented. If a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks in these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills stands in the air before the act, 'cause he lets them marinade first. They stand, lie, sit stock still, as the poison fills their limbs with lead. Knowing only two perfect facts. They're going to die, and there's nothing they can do about it. A little grim. So these changelings have been coming in here, probably kidnapping or drawing people down, and then murdering them, taking their identity and going after them. Oathbreaker night boots. Does Mark need those? Who are all these people?
Someone is arranging these corpses. What for?
I'm not entirely sure I want to take that. Elisera the First. The effigy of Elisera who watched and waited. What use her eyes? He thought herself a huntress but couldn't fathom her woe. Orin the Red. Find again access to the Temple of Baal.
These boots have seen everything.
So we know what was going on here. Orin the Red appeared. Oh, that goes up to the jump spot, right, okay. There's something over here. In fact, let's have a look at this first, because that Mark of the Absolute is a... doesn't trigger anything, right, okay. This place is a lot bigger than I was expecting. This is not good. Rites of the Passing. A collection of Father Logan's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ale is that which dulls, does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, and it casts its miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart, if left to fester, and must be extracted carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know you can be used however they might need. This is the Rites of Passing. A book of Ilmatari death rites. This page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O wistful tormented, that you will have to confront a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next, or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with a dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. What is this place? The Lord of the Rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the mortal velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. For one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound to a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmatar. Have we heard Ilmatar? Is Ilmatar another god of the dead or something? I feel like we've heard that name before. Ilmatar does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch from suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping god awaits them in his balming embrace. Make them believe, whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not that body. So spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. I'm getting what was it? The Game of Thrones bit where Arya turns up and the Mask of Many Faces. Those guys. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've read Game of Thrones. The Song of Ice and Fire. What was it called? Where they all had masks, the assassin place where they eased people's suffering. That's what this place reminds me of. I don't think that matters. Sheet music. How far am I on that? Ode to the Oppressed. This is a big place, isn't it? Oh, there is a lot of blood. And that might be wine. No, it's not wine. I was hoping it was red wine. Clearly isn't. No, don't sell it. Where'd that shoulder go? It really bugs me that food doesn't just go into the camp supply sack that is specifically named Camp Supply Sack. There's never anything good here. That'll get us in the city, won't it? I'm not entirely sure I want to go there just yet. Okay, what have we got?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
So, miracles of the outer city. A record of alleged miraculous phenomenon on the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Ilmatar. I don't think any of that matters. Scroll of Arcane Lock, Scroll of Dominate Person. All of this can go to Shadowheart. Holy Water, very nice. That's like 7 or 8 of them that we've got. Well, you know I have an incense fetish, so we may as well pick up all the incense. It's worth a lot of money, we may as well sell it. The would-be saint. The book tells the story of a patriarch woman who gave up her fortune to become a cleric of Illithar in service of the outer city and now seeks to be canonized after her death. I'm not interested. Right, you know what? It's gonna happen, folks. All of this stuff, except that. Is going to camp. That can go to camp. I wonder if we'll get attacked by Githyanki while we're in camp. That can go to Shadowheart. Oathbreaker Knight boots are just +1 athletics, so they're not that good. Neither of them. We've seen those before. I'm going to keep the locket because it might do something. I do have a lot of potions, don't I? All of that can wait. Let's see what's in this display case. Is it another godly weapon? How about everybody go back in here?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Let's get on with it.
How about you leave? That's what I want you to do. I want you to leave.
Still alive. So that's
If this
progress.
explodes, it's on me. 20's tough. Oh. I'm gonna re-roll that. I just suddenly had this horrible feeling that that was gonna really explode in my face. Fine. Really? Behind a 20 on the trap.
Best be on my way.
Right, Todd. You go off on your own a bit. No. Actually, change of plan. Everybody come here. Nice. Do I want to loot all this stuff? Because quite often it's just crap. We'll look at a smattering.